Jonathan Lemire, to just talk about where the Republican Party is, and those were some fascinating insights. And I mean, you go back and you read her article about CPAC, and you see Tom Cotton desperately trying to get the crowd going. And they're getting more and more extreme. And Mika, read this quote. Mika just found a quote that Mike Lee gave. And respond to this. This is, again, more cat in the hat stuff. Mika?
I mean, this is what he says of the For the People Act. This is a bill as if written in hell by the devil himself.
So Jonathan, they're saying that Satan drafted, Mike Lee is saying Satan drafted a bill that's meant to get more Americans involved in democracy.
That's an unlikely move for Lucifer, but we'll have to look into that. Joe, what we're seeing here, though, is a Republican Party that is grappling with its identity right now, where we're seeing their inability to hit on Biden because of resorting to culture war issues, this sort of civil war within the party, with the Trump side clearly right now winning, but yet those embracing the mantle of Trump are sort of frozen in place because they don't know what the former president's going to do, and they certainly can't suggest they want to edge him from the scene. And Trump has made clear to advisors, according to our reporting, he's in no rush to make a decision as to whether or not he actually will run again in 2024. And if the party keeps moving that much more to the right, yes, it's going to electrify its base, that sense of extremism on the fringes, but it's going to be harder and harder to win sort of national elections, particularly, and this is where the White House thinking comes in, if Joe Biden and his team can keep delivering and they keep pointing to the approval rating, widespread approval rating, not just for Biden himself, which is at a higher mark than I believe Trump ever reached, but the legislation that's about to be signed into law later this week. And they believe that they can use momentum from that. We're about to see Biden really sell this bill. He's going to be speaking in prime time for the first time tomorrow night, in which he will note the one-year anniversary of the COVID lockdown. But more than that, aides have said he's going to pivot forward and suggesting the work that's going to be done to come out of this. And we'll see him hit the road. We'll see him finally do that news conference. He'll address Congress and so on. And they believe this can give them a boost of energy into the next part of their agenda, which may be thornier, things like immigration, voting rights, and